Another smartphone from Samsung was released in 2023, and this time it was the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE. Unfamiliarity with the FE brand may prevent some people from understanding how this phone differs from the typical Samsung Galaxy S23 phone. Is it superior, more affordable, or the same as before? We've made this comparison guide to show how these two phones differ precisely in order to dispel any confusion and let you know which is the better purchase overall. The Samsung Galaxy S23 FE costs less than the regular Galaxy S23 phone, which should be made clear right away. It is therefore best to think of it as a more affordable alternative rather than a modified version like the Galaxy S23 Ultra. With a $599 starting price, the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE falls into the mid-range category. The standard Galaxy S23, which costs $799 at launch, is regarded as a high-end phone in contrast. You can see below which features the Samsung Galaxy S23 has over the FE model that make up for the price increase. The Samsung Galaxy S23 has a more potent chip in the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is the most significant distinction that you need to take into account. One of the most potent processors available for Android phones right now is this one. For comparison, the Galaxy S23 FE has an Exynos 2200 processor outside of the USA and a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor inside. Because they were introduced in a previous generation, these processors lack the performance capabilities of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 found inside the Galaxy S23. Not that the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE is slow, those are still perfectly quick chips for everyday use. But if you're looking for the best performance available, the Galaxy S23 is your best option. Contrary to popular belief, the Galaxy S23 and Galaxy S23 SE don't have the exact same appearance. In actuality, the latter is bigger in terms of both screen and dimensions. While the Galaxy S23 can only have a 6.1-inch panel, the Galaxy S23 SE has a 6.4-inch AMOLED screen. However, since both have the same 1080 by 2340 resolution and 120Hz refresh rate, there should be no difference in picture quality. The Galaxy S23 SE might turn off people who prefer small phones, though. It weighs a substantial 209 grams and measures 8.2 mm in thickness. In contrast, the Galaxy S23 weighs 168 grams and is only 7.6 mm thick. Therefore, it is important to consider whether you prefer a larger screen or a lighter appearance when choosing between the phones. A larger phone typically has a larger battery, which is one of its main benefits. This is the case in this instance because the Galaxy S23 FE has a 4500 mAh cell, making the 3900 mAh battery of the Galaxy S23 seem insignificant in comparison. It would be foolish to assume that this guarantees the Galaxy S23 SE will have a longer battery life because other variables, like the processor's power efficiency, may also be at play. But the SE model still has a benefit from it. In our review of the Samsung Galaxy S23, we discovered that the device typically had 25% of its battery left when 11 o'clock rolled around. That is a perfectly reasonable outcome, proving that the Galaxy S23's battery life wasn't inadequate. The S23 SE model's endurance won't be known to us until we call it in for testing. One significant distinction that's simple to overlook is that Samsung chose an optical fingerprint sensor for the Galaxy S23 FE rather than the Galaxy S23's ultrasonic fingerprint sensor because it's less sophisticated. When compared to ultrasonic, optical has a number of drawbacks. First off, optical fingerprint recognition isn't always accurate, especially if your hand is oily or dirty. Additionally, a high-resolution image of a fingerprint can be used to fool an optical sensor, making ultrasonic the more secure choice. More information on the variations can be found in our ultrasonic versus optical comparison. In order to keep the price as low as possible, it appears that Samsung chose the less dependable and secure optical scanner for the Galaxy S23 FE. Since optical fingerprint sensors are still used by the majority of Android phones, there is no need to be overly concerned about this. However, there is no question that the fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy S23 provides the best experience if you want the highest level of dependability and security. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Have a nice day and God bless you.